Hi guys, Steve here in San Francisco today. It's Saturday the 29th of June. Mason and I drove up yesterday on Friday, and actually the traffic wasn't too bad. I thought since it was a weekday, there might be a lot of traffic, but it wasn't really bad at all. We got here about midday, I think we got here around 1, and had the whole afternoon to go explore the city. He's never been here before, and so first thing we did was we went over to the Golden Gate Bridge and walked across the bridge, walked across and back, and that was about three and a half miles round trip. Really nice, and I'll share that with you in a separate video, maybe the video before this one. This morning he's kind of sleeping in. I mean, we really did do a lot yesterday. It was really exhausting. He's sleeping in, and then he's going to take a shower and get ready, and hopefully he'll be ready soon because I'm going to have breakfast. They have a breakfast here. They say it's hot and cold breakfast, so I'm not sure what that means. The waffles might be the hot part. I don't know. I'm hoping they have eggs. It looked yesterday like they had maybe a thing for eggs, so that would be nice. I'm going to have breakfast. He doesn't eat breakfast. He doesn't even eat until his first meal is noon. While he's getting ready, taking a shower, I'm going to have breakfast, and then we're going to head out and spend the day exploring San Francisco. We're going to walk over to the Castro and walk around the Castro. He's never been there, so that should be fun. And then we're going to go over to the cemetery, the San Francisco National Cemetery, where I've never been. I've been wanting to go for years, and I've been to all of those cemeteries up here in Colma, which is, about 20 minutes south of San Francisco, but I haven't been to the National Cemetery right here. It's actually walking distance. It's about 2 miles. I think we're going to take a bus, though. We're going to get our Metro Rail Pass, or Metro, I forget what they call it, Metro something. And we're going to get our pass, so we're going to ride the bus, we're going to ride the subway, we're going to ride the Metro Rail, we're going to ride the cable cars, But anyway, so we're going to do all the transportation things today, I think. When I left Palm Springs yesterday morning, it was, I think, almost 90 degrees. Well, in the garage. The garage is pretty hot, but it was at least 80, 85 degrees out. And this morning it's 50, I just checked my weather app, and I think it's 55, 53, 55. I'm on a busy street here with our hotel here. We're staying at the Comfort Inn by the bay. And not too much going on here this morning, but a little bit of noise. We're right here on the corner of Lombard Street and Van Ness. So Van Ness is one of the major streets, and if we walk all the way down in this direction, we'll be at Market Street. Now that's where the Pride Parade is taking place. Market Street is the main street downtown, and so is Van Ness. Van Ness actually will take us to the corner of Market and I think City Hall. So we're going to be going down there today, and we could walk, but I think we might take the bus. Actually, I think this morning we're going to take the cable car down there. He's never been on a cable car, and I haven't ridden on a cable car in years up here, so that'll be fun. Now, straight ahead in this direction, I don't know, I think you can see the bay there. That's San Francisco Bay, like past that last red light. So that's Fisherman's Wharf. So, the very touristy Fisherman's Wharf area, but this is a great location. I'm just waiting for breakfast to start. It starts at 6:30, and it's only about 6:15 right now. So I wasn't really sure how this hotel would be as far as, the location seemed great and the price seemed really good. I was able to get a special deal on Expedia for, I think it was about $135 a night, and then with taxes it was about $150, maybe $155. Now, they kind of got me with the parking. You have to pay for parking here, and that's $30 a night. So the whole total, per night is going to be a little under $200. So still really good for this incredible location. And I thought something must be wrong because it seemed like such a good price for this location. But I think they just had a couple of special deals, and I was able to get one of those deals since I made this reservation a couple of weeks ago. So I really lucked out, I think, because the hotel is really nice. The bedroom is really nice. The bed was so comfortable. And I have to say, this is probably the quietest hotel I've ever stayed in. And I figured downtown San Francisco might be really noisy at night, but no noisy neighbors running up and down the hallways like usual. And we're up on the 5th floor. We're on the other side of the street. So this is the busy street here, Lombard and Van Ness. Luckily, we are like on the other side of this, facing this building here, and kind of back, I think, yeah, we're almost all the way to the end of the hallway there. So we're about as far away from the streets as you can get. So that's why we hardly heard any street noise at all. It was really nice. All right, so I think it's time to go back in. And then the parking structure it's secured. So that's nice too, because, cars up here get broken into a lot in San Francisco. There's just, a lot of people, and, this is the city, the big city, and a lot going on here, and I think especially around hotels. Okay, so that's one of the metro buses I guess we'll be taking later on today. Anyway, I think it's time for breakfast, so I'm going to go ahead and have breakfast and see you in just a little bit. I'm actually kind of hungry this morning. We didn't really eat a lot yesterday. I just munched on chips and things on the drive up, and you just had a little snack for dinner, really. I wonder how I get in with my key. Thank you. Okay, looks like I'm not the only one here. I mean, for me, 6:30 is late. Oranges. Muffins, some toast. It's pretty large. Oh good, they do have eggs and sausage. Excuse me. Okay, good. Yeah, it's very busy right now in here, so I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to go over and make some toast, or maybe get a waffle. Nice view. Can't quite see the bay from here, but it's just a few blocks that way. And the Golden Gate Bridge, you could probably see it if that building right there wasn't there. It's 8 o'clock now, and it's even more crowded than it was. Really. Alright, so now see, I would have gone this way. I'm so turned around. So they do have this nice underground parking here. We're just in the temporary parking, but then the underground is the next 2 levels down, I guess. Oh yeah, it definitely feels so much different than Palm Springs here. So I was able to get a really nice, a good parking space right here. And it's a nice secured parking spot or parking area down here underneath the hotel. It's 2 levels down. It's kind of small, but pretty convenient. All the hotel guests have been joking about this being the slowest elevator in the entire world. Now this morning it seems to be pretty fast, but yesterday it was really slow. Breakfast was so good and so unexpected. I'm not used to staying in hotels where they actually have breakfast. Usually they'll say they have breakfast and they mean a little bit of cold cereal if you're lucky and some coffee. Typically though, when they have breakfast, when they serve well, they don't even say continental breakfast anymore, they just say breakfast. But it's usually a muffin, maybe a little bit of yogurt, and coffee, and that's usually about it. So this was really nice, a very pleasant surprise. Now, we got into our hotel room yesterday, and it looked really nice, and it is really nice. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now after we've been here for a day. We've definitely made ourselves at home, and it's definitely lived in, and so nice and comfortable. You know, it's so surprising, but I have to say, right now anyway, after one night here and one day, I would give this a 10 out of 10. Isn't that crazy? I wouldn't have expected that, but you know, for the price, the location, the breakfast, the really comfortable bed, comfortable pillows, just everything. I mean, so far, at least fingers crossed, we've got a couple more nights here, but so far, I would give it a 10 out of 10. We'll see in a couple of days if it stays at a 10. So let me turn the camera around and show you the room. The most comfortable bed I've ever slept on in a hotel. Although I have to say, most of the hotels, the beds are usually really nice. That's about the only good thing about almost every hotel, even Motel 6s. So here's dinner and snacks and things from yesterday, and we're just kind of like all over the place, but you know, it feels very lived in. And we're gonna go walk. We're on Lombard Street, and this is that famous Lombard street. It's called the crookedest street in the world, and it's just a few blocks from here. So I think we're going to head over there this morning, and then right past there, I believe, is where you pick up the cable cars. And so we're going to get on a cable car and head to downtown, or down to Market Street, and then over to the Castro. At least I think that's our plans for this morning, and then we'll kind of go from there. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to get up to about 70 degrees today, so it should be really nice. It's already blue skies, as you can see. All right, so this is that building next to our hotel. So I think that over there, that street in the front, I think that's Van Ness going that direction. And then Lombard would be behind us. Yeah, look how pretty. Wow, this looks like it might even be nicer than yesterday. So I got a special deal on this hotel for, I think it was like $135 or something a night, plus tax was like $150, $160. And it's actually pretty nice. It's got 2 beds, and it's got a TV, microwave downstairs. They have like a little kitchen area. And it said no views, so we were expecting the worst, but this is not too bad. There actually are some views here. It's not like you're going to sit on your, there's not a patio to sit on to overlook the bay. The hotel is very nice. It had really good reviews online. I just wasn't sure because we got such a good deal through Expedia, and 3 nights for $135 a night, about $150 with tax. But there is $30 a day for parking, so I think they get you on the parking. Yeah, pretty nice. So we just got here. We just wanted to bring our luggage in, so then we could we're gonna head over to the Golden Gate Bridge, and hopefully, if it's not foggy, then we'll walk across. It's sort of a bucket list thing. I've always kind of wanted to walk across the Golden Gate Bridge. Right now, it looks very sunny and nice. We got here around, I think it's around 1 o'clock now, maybe 1:30. I don't know when the fog rolls in, but right now, yeah, very clear. Looks really beautiful. But yeah, we're happy. It looks really nice.
66
degrees. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be windy and 66. So
it's going to be going across the bridge. It's probably going to be kind of cool. So, but let's go over there before it gets too much later. And it smells. Your suntan lotion smells nice. Or your sunblock smells really nice. Yeah, the bathroom looks really nice. I mean, nothing special, but for being right in the heart of San Francisco for this rate, I think it's really good.
No, this is great for that.
Yeah, well, most of the rooms here, like I say, I think they started at maybe 200 and above, but for some reason, Expedia just had that special deal. So, all right, let's head on out.
Should I bring my
Do you have a longer sleeve shirt?
Yeah. Do I need it?
Oh yeah. I mean, if it's 66 and super windy on the bridge, yeah, I would bring. Yeah. Is this warm? I mean, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that feels pretty
too
warm.
warm. I don't want to get hot.
I don't think you're gonna get hot. Couldn't you wear it around your waist?
Well, when it's like 66 in Newport and it's sunny, like I get hot because of the sun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But is it really windy?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I would bring it just in case, because we can always go back to the car and get it if it, it feels like it's gonna get too cold.
Isn't it loud for like a little?
Yeah. So Mason brought a taser just in
This
case.
is my taser. It's like
Right.
a tiny little. It looks. Well, I mean, it is a flashlight. This mode is like a flashlight,
Yeah.
and then you push it up one more notch, and then ready.
Go ahead. Jeez. Yeah, that would scare somebody away, I think.
So just keep it in my pocket when I go on walks.
All right, so that's my tour of our room and tour of our hotel. If anything changes as far as the rating, if I downgraded from a 10 over the next couple of days, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I would say I would give it a 10 as of today. So if you're ever coming to San Francisco and looking for a pretty affordable place to stay in a great location, I highly recommend this. And we're in room 510, so if you happen to stay here and stay in room 510, let us know in the comments section. Or if you've ever stayed in this hotel before. I couldn't believe how many people were out down there having breakfast at 6. It opened at 6:30, and it was just completely full by the time I left. And everyone was speaking different languages. There was someone speaking Spanish, a huge group speaking French, and I don't think anyone there spoke English except me. No, there was one woman who was speaking English. So a lot of tourists from out of town. I guess it's summertime in San Francisco, so that's not a surprise, I guess. So anyway, thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you all next time.